remain seated at all times, no matter which side they're on. There's a hippo out of the water here on the right-hand side. Now they come out in the evening hours and, oh, please sit down, honey. Honey, please, thank you. They come out of the water in order to graze along the riverbanks. Do that during the evening hours when it's a little bit cooler out. Now, they stay in the water most of the day and can stay submerged as long as 8 minutes. Now, hippos will walk along the bottom of the river, so you never know where they're going to surface, so keep your eyes open here on the left and see it. We don't see any here. Oh, there's one right there. See the bubbles that just came up? Right at the end of the island. Come up for a breath of air and then down they go again. So the birds on the island with the babies in the nest right there, those are the pink-backed pelicans. Now the pink-backed pelicans get their name because the skin is very pink, and during the mating season their color becomes even more vibrant. That little pouch that runs down the inside of their bill there actually gets more vibrant as well. It's there as well. And on the left-hand side, we've got some Nile crocodile by the river right there. Nile crocodile are the largest of the crocodiles. They grow to be about 20 feet long and 500 pounds. And when a crocodile is caught, they just open up their jaw like that one is doing right there, because they release body heat through their mouths. They also lose teeth throughout their lifetime, only skinny new ones. Alright, we will get out of the forest now. Go up and over the hill, it's going to take us down to the grasslands. Out here is where the grazing and browsing animals hang out. And the grazing and browsing animals rely on speed and also agility for their safety and protection. Vegetation opens up for us, though it's not quite as dense out here, so we'll be able to see them a little better. But the tree on the right-hand side, as I come around the last curve here, looks like it's upside down. That's called a baobab tree right there. Baobab trees do get leaves, also fruit on their branches, but they only do that about 3 months out of the year. Now that's in order for them to conserve water. Also, the thick trunk on the baobab tree stores a great deal of water so the tree can make it through the drought season. And right here, the brown animals under the trees right here, these are Patterson elands. They're the largest of the antelope. That is the male right there that is so large and darker. Now he grows to be about 2,000 pounds and 6 feet tall at the shoulders. Even though they're very large, they're still capable of jumping straight up in the air 6 to 8 feet from a standing position, so they're still very agile. Oh, I see some painted dogs here on the left-hand side. Painted dogs are also known as African wild dogs. And even though they're named after the dogs, they are not related to the dogs. They're more closely related to the fox. Look back by the wall, also in the den here, in the front there.
Oh, look at that cave there.
Each one of those dogs has a different coat pattern. Much like your fingerprints, that's their identity. And they have an interesting way of hunting. They'll chase their prey across the savanna till it is exhausted. Over here on the left-hand side are the smallest of our antelope. Those are springbok right there. Springbok only get to be about 100 pounds and 3 feet tall. They are one of the 10 fastest animals in the world, actually. They'll reach speeds of 50 to 60 miles an hour. They do something we call cronking when they get excited. They'll jump up in the air, 6 feet and out 13 feet. We call that cronking. It seriously makes them look like they're jumping jacks. And right around us here we've got some red columns. These are complements of the termites. Termites will actually construct these little beauties out of saliva, dung, and dirt. Yeah, right? Bakes up very hard though out here in the hot savanna sun. Then the animals will use it as a scratching post. Pretty soon it wears down because they're very porous inside. Then it becomes a nice little lookout perch for our springbok back there. See some Ankoli cattle out here with those long impressive horns up here. Also some giraffe. Ankoli cattle, those horns will grow to be about 3 to 4 feet long. They are also called Watusi cattle, named after the people that first domesticated them.
Look at the giraffe now,
Giraffe in the road. Those horns actually act as a cooling system for the cattle too, as they pump blood up into the horn. It cools it off. I just have to call this in, so hang on just a sec for me.
He's gonna eat the truffles.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
There's giraffe here. Go here. Eating.
Yeah, scratching his ear. Now scratching his ear on it.
No, he's scratching his head.
Alrighty then. We're going to hang out here for a minute till he decides to move. Now giraffe are the tallest of all mammals. They grow to be about 20 feet tall. He's very used to us, can you tell? Very good eyesight. They actually can spot their predators from very far away. Hi, beautiful. Look at those long tongue. I love their eyelashes. Oh, got an itch back here. Those long, lanky legs actually act as, or allows them to run very quickly. They can reach speeds of about 35 miles per hour. Yeah. Hello, sweetheart.
Is it cold then?
Hang on just a second. And that's the baby right there. Isn't she cute? And we have another one coming at us again. It's a migration. We have a giraffe migration here. Oh boy. All right, I'm stopping. All right, I'm going again. Make sure you keep your hands inside.
But that one looks like there is continuous shooting it.
So mandrill back there by that wall, there's two of them. Mandrills are both the most colorful and the largest of the monkeys. See them back there? Males will actually grow to be about 100 pounds. Now when a mandrill bares his teeth at you, it's actually a friendly gesture. The mandrills have their habitat destroyed because of our small electronic devices. So what you can do to help the mandrills is to recycle any of your cell phones or your laptops. The minerals they use in those devices comes from the habitat of the mandrill. Alright, we're going to cross over a bridge now that has recently been repaired. It's very old, so I'll need to go very slowly as we cross over. Now, to say very slowly in Swahili, it's poli poli.
Please hold the time.
Oh dear. Is everyone okay back there? Thumbs up? Everybody? Alright. Now, let's get out of here. Some tusk marks in the red clay here on the right-hand side. Elephants will eat that red clay. They do that because it gives them the minerals they need in their diet. So let's keep our eyes open for those beautiful creatures. Now we all know elephants are poached for those ivory tusks, but did you know that man is actually the most common predator to the elephant? I see some down past the water. Let's head down there. Now, elephants have very sensitive skin, so in order to protect their skin from the sun, they will throw grass and sand up on their backs and their heads. And that's their sunscreen. So you all know what to do when you run out of sunscreen, right? Now, African elephants are known for their very large ears. There are lots of blood vessels that run through those ears. So as the elephants fan their ears, it actually cools down their blood system, can drop the temperature as much as 15 degrees for the elephants. Now the female elephant will be in a herd that takes care of the young, one right there. The males will either be by themselves or in a bachelor herd. I'm going to come around the corner here. Might get a little closer to them. On the left-hand side, we've got the greater flamingo right there, which are the palest or the lightest in color of all the flamingos. But they do get their pink color from the brine shrimp and all the other water creatures that they eat. They're the gorgeous animals right there. Now the flamingo is actually born or hatched gray. Takes about a year of that diet before they turn pink. Got some white rhino around the corner, and through this part of the reserve I'm not actually able to stop, just so you know, because we're introducing a new animal, so I'll have to keep going. But the white rhino get to be about 5,000 pounds, much larger than the black rhino we saw in the forest. As you'll notice, they're not actually white, but they get their name from the Swahili word bite. And look, they've got that flat, broad mouth. Bite in Swahili means wide, and it's because they have that flat, broad mouth that they get named white rhino. Now, all rhinos have very poor eyesight, but they do have an excellent sense of smell and hearing. Up here on the left-hand side, there's a cheetah laying right there on the grass, checking us out. Cheetahs are the fastest cats. They go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, not lasting very long at those speeds, just a few hundred yards. The cheetahs are also the only cats that do their hunting during the daylight hours. All other large cats will hunt at night because they have very good eyesight during the day. They also have non-retractable claws. Their claws are out all the time. Gives them really good traction while they're hunting. Lion up here on Kobe Rock around the corner here. There's the female right there. There's the lioness. She's the hunter for the pride. She doesn't hunt by herself. She takes her girlfriends with her. They hunt cooperatively. So they'll go out and they'll circle their prey and then bring it back home to the prey. The males are the protectors. They like to be up on rock formations so they can watch over their territory. Over here on the right-hand side, more white rhino, but we got some zebras over there as well. We'll see them as I come around the corner too. Zebras aren't as docile as they look. They actually have a very powerful kick. There she is. Can break a lion's jaw just with one swift kick. Those stripes on the zebra also are part of their protection. She's headed off into the jungle there. Because the stripes, when you get a whole herd of zebras together, confuse their predators. We got stripes going everywhere. We got ostrich and warthogs right here on the left-hand side as they come around. Warthogs are my favorite back there. Right there on the left. Warthogs, it's only the male that actually get warts. They're related to the domestic pig, and the ostrich here are the largest of the bird family. They have feathers and wings, but they don't actually fly. They use those wings for balance as they're running. Zebras here on the left, and ostrich eggs right under the tree on the right-hand side here. Ostrich eggs right there. They weigh about 3 pounds apiece. Now the white animals we see right here are addax, and the brown ones are bontebok. Now, addax are very adapted to arid climate. They actually change colors with the climate. They'll be brown in the winter, white in the summertime to reflect the sunlight. And the bontebok, the brown ones there, are very rare. In fact, you'll only find them on reserves. That's because they have been poached to near extinction for their fur. They are actually related to the wildebeest. And as I come through here, I see we've got a scimitar horned oryx right here on the left, getting its name from the scimitar sword from the Middle East. Also very adapted to arid climate with white fur that reflects the sunlight. Higher than most mammals. In fact, they can go 9 months without drinking water, and in order to conserve water, they don't even begin to sweat till it reaches about 115 degrees out. Now, Disney is very active in conservation, but also the Disney Conservation Fund does support this reserve and also many other projects around the world. One project is with elephants in Kenya. Now those elephants are being killed by farmers because those elephants are ruining the farmers' crops, which of course is their livelihood to support their families. But what the Disney scientists discovered is that elephants are actually afraid of honeybees. Right, we know that. By placing beehives around the crops, it does keep the elephants away, but it also gives the farmers additional income as they sell the honey back to the village. That is a win-win, which is the ultimate goal of conservation. So do hope you all find a conservation effort that you can participate in. Always do recycle, repurpose, and reuse as much as possible so we can preserve the environment for our wildlife. If I have any wilderness explorers back there, the name of your truck today is going to be the Simba 1. And I will be taking you right back to the dock where I picked you up. So we'll have a little bit of a detour here. I'll need to call and let them know that we are on our way though, so give me just a moment here. Jumbo board, Jumbo. All right, say Jumbo to this warden too. He looks kind of bored up here. Jumbo. Jumbo. All right, we have more animal adventures right here in Africa for you if you head down the ramp after you depart. And turn to the left, you'll be on Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Your ramp dumps right out onto that trail. And on that trail, we do have silverback gorillas, but also there's a baby zebra you gotta go check out. He's really cute. And a hippo pool where you can get up close and personal with the hippos. So go ahead and head down there if you haven't already seen that trail. Also the number one rated theatrical production in Disney property is right here in Africa. It's the Festival of the Lion King. And showtimes for that is every hour on the hour. The last one being at 8 o'clock tonight. So it has been a pleasure having you all on board today. Hope you saw your favorite animals out there.